Hey guys, Metalwargod here, and I have a mail video update stuff over the last couple of weeks and stuff I've opened already and a couple that I haven't. So anyway, it's all vinyl, no CDs this time. So anyway, let's get into first up. Of course, this Scott Waters kind of told me about this album and the band. I had not really heard a whole lot about these guys. But I know this has Lenny of Dustbolt and Damir of Gonorrhea as their special guests. And I'm talking about Freakings and the album Toxic End. And I've seen quite a few people have this already. So I picked it up on vinyl. I got it, let's see, where did I get it? I got it through the Christian Metal Distro, and of course Rocks Productions also distributes, so that's where this basically came from, was Rocks Productions. And really looking forward to hearing this. So here is Freaking's first one up. Up next, this is a reissue of a band from 1969. The band is called Auto Salvage and their self-titled album. And this is actually on the RCA Victor. Actually, this was originally released in 68, not 69. 1968. These guys, let's see here. I believe they're out of New York. But good stuff here. Kind of a bluesy hard rock from the late 60s. So anyway, here is Auto Salvage with their self-titled album. Up next, brand new stuff. And I do have all of their stuff. I have the last couple on vinyl, and I'm talking about Warbringer and their new release, Woe to the Vanquished, and that is on Napalm Records. And this came here, I think it was Monday or Tuesday I got this. But anyway, Woe to the Vanquished, killer album. But I had to get it on vinyl. Let's see, I'm not sure. Not sure if this is limited. Yes, it is limited to only 700, so we'll have to get this. And it's made in Germany, of course. Napalm Records, Warbringer, Woe to the Vanquished. Up next, another 60s band, and this is an original. And talking about 60s psych band Renaissance, and this came out in 1968, and it has Keith Relf. Of course, Keith Relf left Renaissance, went on to form Armageddon, and if you've never heard Armageddon, definitely do so. A great album, but this is more psych in general. Also features I believe it's his wife that's on this. But this came out in 1968 as well. And good stuff here. Renaissance. I've been really buying a lot of late 60s, a lot of 70s vinyl that I did not have, and I do want in my collection, so that's some of it. And another one also from the 60s. I believe this one came out in 1969. I'm talking about a band called Mount Rushmore and the album High on Mount Rushmore. Bay Area band. And this is on Dot Records, the original Dot Records. This is an original. Cover's in absolute great shape. Vinyl's in good shape. But here's what it says about Mount Rushmore. Is a San Francisco blues rock group. All country boys came to the city, played a lot of gigs. Avalon, Fillmore, Straight Theater, Whiskey, Claudia Scope, and a lot of grubbier places. Dig to take their funky gray trunk on the road. Did not make much money, but every night, Saturday night, and every day Sunday. So anyway, here's some Mount Rushmore with Hi, I'm Mount Rushmore. Up next, this too is from, let's see, I believe this is from the 60s, yes, 1969. And I'm talking about the band Taste, of course, Taste, Rory Gallagher, out of Ireland. This is a self-titled original on the Atco label. And cover's in pretty decent shape. Vinyl's in pretty decent shape. And just glad to get these. Sooner or later, you're not going to find these albums. And I'm just glad I could pick this one up. Here is Taste with their self-titled from 1969. And I paid a little bit of money for this, but after hearing Orexis of Death, and this had been out of stock on a few places, and I'm talking about Necromandus, and this is called Necrothology. This is kind of a hits or greatest compilation. The band didn't really do a lot of vinyl. One album for sure, and they did a live album. And but I had to pick this up. Of course, I've showed Necromandus before, and of course Tony Iommi found these guys, got them in the studio, and of course this is from the audio archives. This was released in 2016, and I got 110 of 260. So I'm glad to get this. Necromandus. Necrothology. Now comes some packages I got today. This comes out of Canada. And these are mostly all, well, a couple of them are Discogs buys. Mostly all those were Discogs. All but two. Of course, one was from Napalm Records, and then the other one was from Rockadrome Records. The Necrothology was. So anyway, like I say, they're very limited. And being a huge fan of Necromandus, I had to get it. So, of course, I got the knife out here. I lost my other one, so I had to get a new one. So let's see what we got here. I'm sure it is, like I say, another, let's see here. Oh yeah. And I'm talking about a band out of the 70s called the Lisa Hart Band. Just think of probably Hart, the group Hart, and this is kind of what you get with Lisa Hart. This was released in 1976, and this is called, what is it, Star Watcher? Good stuff. And of course here is the inner. And the vinyl, which is so what is it? It's the Rising Records label. So anyway, I'm happy to get this, and just some more 70s stuff to add to the collection. Let me get this around the other way here. Go, get her in here. Playing in the background, a band called Bucks, B-U-X. This album came out in 1976. And up next, for Movie Mars, and I do believe I know what this one is. If I get her open here. And again, I always order a lot from Movie Mars. He has pretty decent pricing on a lot of his vinyl. And this one I seen, I had to get it because I know these are not going to be around very long. And I'm talking about Deep Purple single, All I Got Is You. Actually, it's an EP, and this is on Ear Music. And of course, this is Infinite is coming out, I believe, next week. Next week or the week after. Of course, the lineup in this is Ian Gillan, Roger Glover, Ian Pace, Steve Morse, and Don Airey on keys. And of course, this has All I Got Is You, Simple Folk, Above and Beyond, Side A, and Side B, Time for Bedlam, and Highway Star live. So here is Deep Purple with All I Got Is You on vinyl. And I got one more here, which is an Amazon fulfillment. And let's see what we got here. And I heard this. I just heard one song, and I loved what I heard. And I had to pick it up, and I'm talking about Power Trip and Nightmare Logic, which is on the Southern Lord recordings. This came out this year, of course. Definitely kind of it's really a little bit of thrash, a little bit of doomy thrash, if you want to call it doomy thrash, but more thrashy than anything. And it's on black vinyl. And so anyway, Power Trip, Nightmare Logic. So I'm happy to get this. And so that is all I have for this time on my mail video update. Don't forget to check out my Metal Uprising show on Wednesdays and my 70s flashback show on Saturdays, which I do have about a month left of that, and then it will be down until October when winter comes back around. Usually that's when I'll do it. I might do a surprise show here and there, maybe during the summer months, but I actually may be doing some other shows as well. I'm having knee surgery here in about 3 weeks, so I might be down for a while, so I might be doing more videos, getting caught up on some collection series I want to do, my CD A to Z collection, and which I've kind of been neglecting, and my What's Been Banging My Head Lately series as well. And I might be starting a new 70s collection series, which I will show what I have as far as in my collection as far as album and bands from 1970 to 1979. So look forward to that. Anyway, as always, say, keep it loud, keep it heavy, keep it metal. I'll see you next time on Metalwargod's mail video update. Take care, everybody.